What's up, everybody? This is Dalton with Mechanical Everything. Today I want to take a look at this Billy Goat brush cutter with you guys. So I rented this Billy Goat Outback brush cutter from one of my local rental places. For those of you who have property and you've had overgrown leaves, or you've got kudzu like I do, or you just let that grass get too tall, you know that a mower just can't cut it. So whenever you get to that point, what do? Right? Do you pay somebody, or do you try one of these machines like I did and see if it can tackle your job? So what I did is I rented this yesterday. I got a little bit of use on it, so I am familiar with how to use it. But what I want to do today is I want to tackle some tasks on my property. I've got a ton of kudzu, which is impossible to mow. And I want to let you guys see how these things work, see if they're any good, and maybe it can be something that you guys can use for a project that you might need to do at home, or maybe you can make some money with these things. Tons of opportunity. These things can be great help. So yeah, let's take a look at this thing. Let's put it in action and see what you guys think. So let's just take a walk around this thing real quick, show you guys what it is and how it works. So obviously it's a pretty simple machine. It's like a glorified push mower in a way. Basically the front part of the deck is gone, so anything that can go up under that will be cut. There's a blade that spins there. Of course, this does flex a little bit, so you can get over terrain. And this particular model, the Billy Goat Outback, I've seen some of the DRs, they have hydraulic steering. This one does not. This Billy Goat model is straight go or stop and then reverse. So we'll look at this thing, check it out. It's got a Honda motor on it. It's a GXV 390. Not sure what the horsepower is on that, but you guys can take a look at that if you want to know the specs. Got some great tires on it, these knobbies, and it's a 26-inch cut. And as you can see, I've got all this kudzu here that needs to be cut. Obviously, I'm not cutting all this today, but give you guys a good idea. As you can see, there's a ton of it. There's some sticks and leaves and brush in there. But as far as controls, it's pretty straightforward. It's a machine. It's got reverse on one side, forward on the other, and then of course you got your deck engagement here, some throttle stuff, stop and go, and it's a pretty simple machine, really. I mean, once you get this thing, you put gas in it, and you just kind of go. You get that blade on, and you just move. So we're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling. We're gonna test it out and cut some of this stuff, let you guys look at it. All right, so let's walk up here into this kudzu so you can see that it's not just grass. This stuff is like 2 feet tall, and kudzu, the way it grows, is all vines, so super tough for a lawnmower because it gets just tied up. So one of these machines can help with that. So we're gonna get this thing fired up. We're gonna go through this, plow right through it, see how well this thing does, and let you guys check it out. All right, let's rock and roll. Right, so right over here, you can see I've got some brush more of some like trees that have grown up into here. So I'm gonna take this thing over here and see if we can knock those down. Our second test here. This stuff here is like vines and some blackberries, all sorts of stuff, but it's really tall. As you can see, it's about 6 feet tall here, a little bit taller up here. So we're gonna go test number 2, see if we can knock this stuff down, which I have good idea that it will, because this thing honestly is unstoppable. If you can fit something under the blade, it's done for. So let's get this thing fired back up. We'll run it through here, let you guys see how well it does with really tall stuff. And yeah, we'll just do it. So I want to show you guys this area that I just did, because I didn't realize it, but there was actually a good sized tree, which is a perfect example of what this thing can actually handle. So if you look here, that stump, it's probably about a 2-inch stump. As you can see, there's a good sized tree there, a few of them actually. This thing ate it up like a champ. Of course, you know, this kudzu, super easy for it. It's able to get over the vines. It's got enough power to cut through them. So honestly, I think, like I said, if you can get anything under the blade of this thing, it is a beast. I mean, this machine will wear you out, no doubt. I'm out of breath, but definitely recommend one of these if you've got some brush or tall grass or somewhere that's just overgrown that you need to clear. It might take you a day, but to be honest with you, this thing is the tool for the job, no doubt. So yeah, guys, obviously, as you can see from the videos, hopefully this gives you an idea as to what these machines can handle. My opinion, I think this is a great machine. The DRs that have the steering may even be a better option. These things will wear you out. There's no doubt about that, because you do have to work them, you have to move. But if you've got tall grass or you've got any sort of brush that needs clearing, obviously your lawnmower will not cut it. But if you need something and don't want to break out the weed whacker, rent one of these things, buy one if you like. Definitely go for one of these. It's a great option for that kind of work. So with that being said, like and subscribe if this gave you some value, and give me some ideas if you guys want to see some stuff in the future, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.